Hey guys, what is going on? Badping here. Today, I'm going to be bringing you my first video, which is actually going to be an FPS guide video for Apex Legends. So basically, Apex is pretty weird. I have a really good computer, and when I first downloaded this game, I couldn't run it. I was getting like 40 frames. Coming from Fortnite, getting 200 frames to going to this game, and then like on the lowest settings, getting 40 FPS. It was actually kind of really annoying. So I fixed it. I figured out a way that I can do it to make myself a little bit better in terms of frame rate. So basically, the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, you're going to want to come to video and you're going to want to copy these settings. So going to want full screen. You're going to want to rock your native aspect ratios, just whatever your monitor is. So it avoids like stretching or downscaling, which takes a lot of FPS. VSync, of course, is going to be disabled. Colorblind mode, unless you need that. And then gonna have this. Just put that to 0. That doesn't really do anything. There's no need to have that on. Anti-aliasing is gonna need to be to none. Now this right here, we could get rid of this. If you don't know the VRAM on your computer, if you do, I mean, you could just mess around with this. Just be careful, don't go over. See, if I put this up, it's gonna say, because I only have 6 gigabytes on my graphics card, so it's gonna tell me no, don't do that. That's a really bad idea. So I'm just gonna leave it at what it always is. This, you're gonna want the 16x. Some people, you could go bilinear, mess around with that one too, but for my computer, 16x works best. This you want disabled, and then everything else you want low, and if it could be disabled, just disable it. Okay, and now on to the next thing we could do here is actually going to be on the whole computer part. So you're going to want to go into your computer, and you're going to want, now actually this helps too with games. If you right click your computer, hit view, and then show desktop items, it's just less your graphics card has to worry about in the background and your CPU and everything. So that actually does help, believe it or not. Okay, and then so we're gonna open up our task manager here, right? And then we're going to Apex Legends. Gonna hit more details. Apex, go to details, right? And then you've probably seen this in any FPS tutorial you've ever watched. You want to set this to high. Now, if you hear your computer fans getting really loud, much louder than usual, I suggest going to above normal. There's no need in frying your computer just because you want 20 more FPS in Apex. It's not really worth it. Okay, so the next thing we could do is, if you have a NVIDIA graphics card, this is going to help if your game crashes a lot. A lot of people have been crashing. NVIDIA actually just came out with a new update, which I think a lot of that had to do with the whole Apex crashing thing, because no one's really complaining about it much anymore. So make sure you hit this check for updates button and you're updating the video when it needs to be updated. But other than that, we're going to go to home. We're going to go to Apex Legends, right? And there's an optimization button. NVIDIA GeForce Experience does all the time. So basically what it does, it's going to optimize. It's going to put everything to the lowest settings for you. See, it even said it's telling me to bump my settings up, but there's no need for me to do that. I don't think the game looks much better when you do that. But instead of optimize, we're going to want to hit this toolbar right here, and you're going to want to slide this all the way down. So basically what this is going to do, you saw the medium settings just kicked off that were there. You do not want to have it on quality, because that's going to make the game look the best. See, put it there, all the settings go to high, put it low, everything goes off. So basically that's just going to make it where it's going to run at the best possible performance, highest FPS, best smooth that it can go, but it's going to look the worst. You know, that's just unfortunate if you have to run it like that, but I mean, that's why you're at this video, so it's all good. And another thing is resolution. This is also going to make the game look bad, but it's really going to increase your FPS. 1280 by 720, so good for your frames. It'll help so much. So I'm good. I don't need to fix any of that. I'm good there. So now we do have another thing. Last one. So we're going to open this, the NVIDIA control panel. Usually it'll probably be like right there. That's it right there, right? So then we're going to go into Manage 3D Settings, Program Settings. It's going to take a second to load. Okay, now I already have Apex added right here, but you're going to have to hit Add. Just select Apex. Not a big deal. Scroll down and find OpenGL Rendering GPU. You're going to right click that and you're going to find your graphics card. Now, you know, whatever it is, a 970, a 980, a 1080, whatever it is, you're going to want to click that. If you have a good computer and you know you should be getting well over 150 FPS in this game, that's probably your problem right there. It wasn't set on your graphics card. That's what happened to me. And now I'm good. So hopefully guys, this video did help you out. Hopefully your game's not crashing anymore. Everything's fixed. One more thing. One thing that's really going to help in terms of this, after you apply the settings, make sure you restart your computer just so that they could the settings could sink in, especially what you did with the GeForce. If you ever install drivers for anything, whether it be your motherboard, your graphics card, your CPU, whatever it is, make sure you restart your computer because they won't be able to work properly until your computer's restarted. So anyways guys, let me know if you want to start uploading, especially Apex videos, maybe some Fortnite videos. You guys let me know, and thank you for watching. Hopefully this fixed. Peace.